Did we just did we just see but
We got to break it down. We got to break it down. This is Triple Threat Wrestling. Let's get to it. Welcome back to Triple Threat Wrestling. Follow us and do all that. We don't got time to go through it. We got to break down what we just saw. MVP, it's the Elimination Chamber breakdown. This is just crazy. We got to get right into it. We don't got time. Just make sure you follow us, and let's get into it. It finally happened.
After years and years of begging, and then years and years of, I won't do it because no one's taking over. And we finally have someone taking over, and he's part-time. He's full-time, part-time. That sounds weird. He's part-time. He's a full-time part-timer.
Yeah.
And he's on the, I like to call it the scenic route to the end of his career. And he just flips it on its nose and say, it's time. It's heel Cena. This motherfucker hasn't been a heel 2004?
A hot minute. It's been a hot minute.
Thugonomics Cena? Was that 2004? Maybe 2003? Wow.
It's crazy. I mean, now if you follow TikTok and you follow Triple Threat Wrestling, I dropped a who could possibly win the Elimination Chamber. And the reason I picked CM Punk.
Well, my top two were the last two.
Yeah. I mean, I picked Punk because I thought out of both of them, like, I knew Cody's not going to take the offer. He's not selling his soul. I knew that's not going to happen. So I'm like, I said it in the video. I said, I would love to see Cena and Rock, the greatest talkers of our generation, together. That would absolutely cook. But they're not going to do it because he's on his retirement tour. And they weren't going to lose out on the merch sales and all this stuff. I said, it just won't happen, even though I want it to. I thought CM Punk would be in a better position to do that, to be the heel Punk and all that, because he still got time and is, to wrestle. But they did it. They did it with Cena. Does he
have time?
He's got a few more years. He's not on his retirement tour by any means.
But did you hear his press conference for the first Netflix Raw?
No, I didn't.
He said something like, I understand what the old timers say when I say my body's breaking down.
Yeah, I mean, they all say that, though. They all say that. Like, Rollins last year was crippled. Going into Mania.
His last few high-profile matches, he was barely able to walk to the back. Now, this could just be supreme selling by the man. Or it could be his body's really betraying him.
Could be.
No one saw this coming. If you said you saw this coming, you're full of shit.
I did not see it.
When I saw Cody in the ring, and he hasn't said anything yet, I thought, oh shoot, I think he's gonna hit Cena with this belt.
And he was wearing black just like The Rock was, and I was like, oh, here we go. This is it.
This is when Cody Rhodes turns heel. Never in a million years. Never in a million years.
First of all, if Peacock can let WWE do it, YouTube can let us do it. I'm going to say it. He said, go fuck yourself, Rock. I was like, oh. I was like, he said what? And then when Cena hugs him and does that serious look to The Rock, by the way, that meme is going to live for like months on our For You page. I can call it already. And The Rock does this the throat. I'm like, there's no way. There is no way. I did not even realize what I was watching. I'm like, this can't be. This can't be. And they're doing it. So now the only fear I had in my video for all you that watched it, how do you do this? Because is Cena going to be from now till Mania at every SmackDown? Is The Rock going to be with him every SmackDown till Mania? Like, you can't give us something that we're like clamoring for, and then like we don't see it for a couple weeks or a few weeks, because then it's like Cody can't carry that by himself. Like, you gotta have them there. And here's another question to VP: is Cena gonna be jorts and shirt, or is he gonna be wearing a suit, come out with The Rock like mob style, like main event mafia?
I can't wait to hear that heel theme. He said he has one in the chamber. He had. I think he's got new gear, new heel gear too, ready to go when he was supposed to.
What?
He had heel stuff ready to go when he thought he was going to turn heel.
Here's a stupid question, because I think we both know the answer, but I'm playing devil's advocate, and I'd like to hear your input. What if the retirement tour was a swerve, and he's literally going to be a heel for a while? He said, like, what if his heel promo is, I was going to hang up my boots and you guys let me? You guys don't want me to be here? The Rock wants me to be here. I want my championship run. There's no way I'm retiring right now until someone can beat me for it. Like, he's going to win the title. He's going to win it. He's going to beat Cody at Mania. He has to. So it's devil's advocate. Yeah, I think he's on his retirement tour, but is he really on his retirement tour? What do you think?
Yeah. The call of Hollywood is too strong at this point of his life, and he's just lost a few steps in the ring. I mean, he held his own in the Elimination Chamber, but maybe a handful of those kind of matches left where he's just Superman Cena.
Yeah.
But you can tell the last few years he's lost a step.
Well, because he don't wrestle all the time either. There's a ring rust aspect to it, but
yeah, I think if he keeps up with it, I think the year is all he's got left. He's full on Hollywood at this point.
He became what he hated.
Yeah. Well, he's making Hollywood money. I don't blame him.
So now, here's another question for you. And we will break down the rest of the Chamber pay-per-view, but this is just, we got to Quentin Tarantino this. We're going to start at the end and figure out how we got there. So anyway, Cena never got help in the Chamber. He won it on his own, okay? Well, I mean, Rollins helped him, but what I mean is, like, The Rock didn't come help him win it, right? Like, he did it on his own accord. He beat him.
I'm just thinking, the signs were there. The Royal Rumble press conference. The entitlement.
Yep.
The entitlement. Oh, I've 25 years of service. I've earned this spot in the Chamber. And then after Seth Rollins stomps Punk on the outside, he went straight for the kill.
Yeah.
Cena never did that.
Well, okay, but so here's the thing, storyline wise, right? If you're looking at it at face value, what we witnessed, right? It all happens. He wins the Chamber. He shook Punk's hand during the Chamber. True babyface.
No, they hugged.
Right, but like he couldn't have known. Obviously, besides the whole kayfabe thing, John Cena in this match couldn't have known he was going to win because he could get taken out at any time. So, what changed in this story from when he wins to he looks at Rock and says, "Yeah, it's time." Like, what would have triggered his mind in that? Like, to be like, "Okay, I need to be heel now." Like, it isn't like they pre-planned it and he screwed Cody over or something like that. This is a crazy concept.
You know what? You want to know what changed?
What?
When Cody said, "Go fuck yourself."
Maybe. I mean, that was wild. I still can't get over the fact that I heard him say that. I was watching it, and then he said that, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that not? Where's the beep on that? I'm like, is that on
I was like,
purpose?
whoa!
For a baby face to say that. At that, I'm like, but yeah, I mean, let's not go too far ahead of ourselves, but I'm going to call my shot right now, Babe Ruth style. Cody's losing at Mania.
Oh,
John Cena is going to be the
sure.
17-time champion.
For damn sure. And he might even retain a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he holds it till maybe SummerSlam. I think he holds it and then he loses it to like Punk. Maybe a good Punk. A heel Cena versus a babyface Punk would cook.
Never seen it before.
It would cook. Like
this opens up a lot. This opens up a lot. The possibilities.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people, I'm going to get ahead of it right now because it just happened. A lot of people are going to say, I hate this because we didn't get it before, and this is his retirement tour.
I love
his retirement tour, he's giving us what we wanted. They want me to be heel. Let's give it to him.
I'd rather have it now than never have it at all.
Yep. So it is going to be crazy. Is he still going to wear the wristbands and the jorts? I don't know.
No. Like I said, in past interviews, he's like, I have heel music ready to go. I have heel gear ready to go. I can adjust my moveset accordingly. I mean, he doesn't do too much in the ring as is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he still has that stuff and they're ready to go, why not? Why not pull it out? I mean,
yep.
He still. I'm sure he still records.
Sometimes. Yeah, I think there's two problems I have with this whole situation. They're just two little ones, but you have Rock out to kill Cody again. But like, is this ever gonna escalate to a Cody versus Rock match? Because we still got to have a Roman versus Rock match at some point if we want it. Rock ain't got 2 or 3 more Manias left in him to wrestle, so it's like, don't tease us with a lot of stuff and then not give it to us. You know, I mean, we'll see. Maybe this is just an authority figure versus a champion. They've done it before. But second issue I have with this, aside from the song they used for the PLE, why the hell is Travis Scott out there? Why the? And I actually read a comment that made me laugh. They're like, Travis Scott possessed John Cena in the ring. That's why he turned heel at the drop of a bucket. Because he possessed him. But that's the only 2 complaints I have with it. The rest is I'm in for the ride. So what did you think about the rest of the men's chamber match? There were some developments through it.
Oh, I'm just so glad that Logan Paul went to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. Drew McIntyre continues his obsessive ways that backfire on him, and pretty sure we're gonna see something on social media if he hasn't already. Damien Priest showed out. Seth Rollins, he is who he is. Punk showed out too. I enjoyed the men's chamber match. Like I said, the top 2 guys I wanted to win were the last 2 standing. Now I think this just opens up Punk and Seth Rollins, possibly a triple threat, like you said, down the line, triple threat with them and Roman. But then we still have the caveat of the favor that's owed to Punk.
Yeah. I feel like the last time we talked on here about stuff, I was like, what are we doing on the road to WrestleMania this year? Things are starting to fall in place, and I'm kind of eating my words a little bit because we're kind of cooking right now. But, I mean, I did feel like it's very much about Rollins and Punk right now, and then I'm like, coming out of the chamber, I'm like, now how does Roman fit in? Because Roman didn't attack Seth like I thought he would in this match. So I'm like, well, now what happens, right? So, I mean, we still got the favor. Does Punk get added to this main event with Cena and Cody? Is that one of the favors? His goal is to headline Mania. He's got a favor due to him, but I do feel like he wouldn't want that as much as retribution against Rollins, But that was a nice touch, by the way, that he's in the STFU. and Rollins is screaming "die" to him, like he knew he screwed him over, and I'm like, that was so well done. But yeah, the thing with Drew is he deserves better than this. I mean, like, I get it.
It's just the character he's playing right now. I think down the line he'll get his just desserts, but
well, I mean, as far as Mania, what's his match? Priest? Is Priest the plan?
Why not? There's a story there. There's history there. He cashed in on you a year ago. You know, my reign was only 5 minutes and 30 some seconds, and you cashed in on me. Why not?
Yeah, I see it. I just feel that McIntyre spent a lot of years at Mania. You know, he needs to win in front of a crowd. I just feel like I don't want his time to dwindle away, and then he can't do it. You know, I feel bad. It's like I feel bad for everyone. I want Punk to main event Mania since he's never done it. I want Drew to do it. Seth Rollins is a workhorse, but you know, there's only so much people can eat at Mania season. You know, everyone's got to take a seat to stuff. But Logan Paul, I'm so happy. Dude. I get why he's in there. He's a showcase flyer and doing stuff, but go away.
Please.
Like, I hate it because, like, I don't like you. I don't want you on TV, but you do stuff that I'm like, that's pretty cool. But I still don't like you. Like, just go away.
You know, I'll even stop drinking Prime if you just go away.
Yeah. That's a heavy, tall order there, MVP. Owens and Sami Zayn.
Oh, man.
It was brutal.
That's a great match.
And now I get what I really thought we were going to see a lot of color in that match. They were saving it for Cody at the end, right? But there was a lot of crazy spots in here. The barbed wire chair spot, crazy.
This was every bit of El Generico versus Kevin Steen as anything. Owens is throwing Sami Zayn off the top through the two tables. Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder bombing Kevin Owens onto that barbed wire chair, he said.
Yeah.
My goodness. Even brought it to the crowd with a trash can and just, brutal. Total brutality.
Yeah.
Really
came
sold the neck. Yeah.
Yeah. No, go ahead. If you got something more to say, go.
Sold the neck. Don't know. Alright, so with the insertion of Randy Orton, I don't know where they're headed with this feud. If Sami Zayn is going to miss Mania, sell the neck injury, because it's getting sold really bad. Yeah, I don't know where they're going next.
That's one of the points I was going to bring up is like Randy comes back, and by the way, he's bald. I think we're going to see some Viper-esque Randy Orton, but you know, what did you call it, MVP? What was he suffering from in WrestleMania 25? Like, he didn't want to do stuff, but he was doing it.
IED.
The IED. Maybe he's got a little IED.
Intermittent explosive disorder.
Yeah. But yeah, he wanted to punt the head off of Kevin for sure. Like, you know, pulling up the knee pad.
Everybody wanted to see it too.
They're saving that for Mania. But my gripe, Sami Zayn has been a big time player for you all year, and he's going to miss Mania. Like, I feel that's not really justice for him.
I don't know. How would you book it? Armchair Booker?
Well, I just play one on YouTube, but I would have really liked to see Kevin and Sammy at Mania.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I want. I thought this would be like.
I think ultimately it ends up that way, but it's just the return of Randy Orton throws a monkey wrench in there. So
yeah,
we just have to watch and have faith because WWE is really cooking right now.
Yeah, and I mean Orton. Let's be real. Like, if Cody were to retain against Cena, he won't. If he was, and he carried it to, like, let's say the next Mania, if you want to get to heel Orton versus face Cody, like, Randy's going to have to be a babyface for quite a while still. before he makes that turn. And I don't know. I guess
He doesn't turn until Cena retires.
yeah, for sure. I still can't get over that Cena thing, and we're trying to move on. But man, the doors that this opens, and I mean, it's this could be a greatest hits tour, like heel Cena versus a face Orton, a heel Cena versus a face Punk. We've never seen any of these before. It'd be all fresh because you're like, I don't want to see the same things over again. Well, what if they were in different roles? Like Randy Orton could feud with Cena, but no, he'll have Owens at Mania, and then I just feel like Zayn is kind of left in the wind because now you have 40 days to build up a feud for Mania for Zayn, and I know that's enough time, but like, is it really? Like, I don't know, but what did you think of the tag team match, Tiffy Time and Trishy Time versus Nia and Candice LeRae?
I think it was just nostalgia. Trish Stratus celebrating 25 years in the WWE, and she's in her hometown of Toronto. I think she just wants to show out for her hometown crowd and her children.
Yeah.
That's all it was. Just nostalgia act. It did its job. Really didn't think much of it.
Yeah, I mean, I just really want the whole Tiffany and Nia thing to go away now. Like, it's time for Tiffany to move on. And she will with Charlotte now, but, like, Charlotte, you've been back for 5 minutes, and I am over you, too. You can go away, too. You can just go away. But, no, it was fine for what it was. I will say at SmackDown, I made a video this morning, actually, after work, 7 in the morning, but when they said, it's Tiffy time and Trishy time, that was the most cringeworthiest shit I've ever seen. I was like, why? What are we doing? There's some things in WWE that I just look, I go, what are we doing? Why is that happening? But no, it's good that it moved on, gave, Trish a little bit of love in her hometown, and the right person won the match. Tiffany needed to get the pin, moving on, and we moved to Charlotte. But it's fine for what it was. It wasn't memorable. It wasn't bad. It was just there, and it was good. It is what it is. So the opening match, usually we go to the main event last, but we're going to the opening match. Women's Chamber. What did we think about that MVP?
It had its spots. It was an okay match, but not great. We see Naomi get just obliterated before it even starts with the return of Jade Cargill turning heel, or she just blames Naomi for taking her out. I don't know. Is it Naomi that did it?
I fully expect that to be the case. I think we get heel Naomi.
Ooh, okay.
That's what I think. Because I mean, Jade, she didn't really turn heel because like she's been gone because she got attacked. She went straight for Naomi because, like, you did it. But then it's like, why did you wait this long? If you knew that she did it. And I hate that about WWE because, like, are we acting like Bianca didn't just call Jade, like, hey, you know who did it? Like, she didn't have to wait for Jade to come back. Like, they got phones. They could call each other. Like, oh, hey, Jade, I'm going to come visit you this weekend, see how you're doing. By the way, who attacked you so I know where to go? I get it. It's a TV show. We got to suspend disbelief. But it's like, I'm sure she could have called her. But, yeah, Naomi gets taken out. Liv Morgan was the MVP of the Chamber match. She did really good work.
Once you eliminate Naomi, and then Bayley was also the first one legitimately eliminated, you have Bianca Belair in there with essentially 3 midgets.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're gonna go with Liv Morgan again, because kind of tired of her and Rhea, and then they went with the right person won, Bianca Belair. Her and Rhea could totally kill it at Mania.
Oh yeah. No, Bianca was the only fresh match out of the whole thing that I felt would be good for Rhea. So I do like that Io comes out and is like, hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You still got me to go through. That was well done. So overall,
the hair whip.
The hair whip was vicious.
Oh my goodness.
Liv is going to be feeling that.
The waltz afterwards. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, they cooked. They cooked in the women's chamber. So
And then I just have before you go on, I just have to the boo boo for the night is the Toronto crowd for booing the United States national anthem. Why?
yeah.
Why?
Yeah, see if we bring our beautiful WWE show to your shitty town again. No, we will, but
What's the point? I mean, come on.
yeah, I mean, we literally, National Hockey League is mainly American, but we do your damn, national anthem when, your Canadian teams come down, and we don't boo it.
All respect, and then you show us disrespect. I'm in the car listening to this, and I'm like, dude, are they really booing? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it's absolutely terrible.
and the thing, I wanted to move to Canada.
Yeah, not anymore, right? But I don't want to do it. But okay, one more time about the Cena thing. Before we wrap it up,
It's huge, man. It's huge.
Yeah, did you notice what he hit Cody with? It wasn't brass knuckles.
With Dusty's watch.
Dusty's watch. And remember, this is storytelling at its finest. Now, I want you to think about this, right? The last time Cody saw Rock in the ring was right after Mania last year. He has the watch, and he said, "Don't break my heart again." And he broke his heart, and he used that to hit him, and have Cena hit him. The other thing, what does Cena always do when he runs the ropes and he throws his hat? Like, what's the pose he does? You should know. You've seen him. Yep. What did Rock do at Bad Blood? When he said, "You 2, 3," and then he said, he did this, like the throat, and then he did this. That could have been signs. Maybe they already planned it. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that they had this planned. But maybe all this stuff I was talking crazy about them, maybe they were cooking the whole time. We just had to let it marinate. I don't know. I don't know much.
It's this era we live in.
Yeah, well, the era we live in is like, okay, I got to ask you. I didn't watch the post show. How did Rock seem in the post show? Like, was he?
Oh, it's all business, like boardroom Rock.
Okay, so he wasn't like, oh well, we'll see what Cena does. And...
No. He was not in character. He was, I'm part of the board. I'm talking business. Yeah. So.
But was he like breaking kayfabe like he did after Smack? Okay, because that was a problem for me at the last one he did. He's like, well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if Cody accepts the deal, and it's like, go away. Like, leave this to the professionals, Rock. What are you doing? But no, I'll check it out and make sure too. So, what do you rank Elimination Chamber?
Oh, I loved it. Go 8.5. The both women's matches bring the score down, but Owens and the men's chamber bring it up 8.5.
I agree, 8.5. Cena heel turn makes it 9.2. Because I jumped out of my seat and I was like, "There's no way this is happening." Like, in fact, Cody dropping the F-bomb got me out of my seat, and then I jumped after that. But yeah, I would say like 9.1. It was very enjoyable, and I mean, we got a lot of stuff to talk about coming into Mania now. So again, if you're new here, you liked what you heard, I'm sure you did. I like talking about it. So make sure you follow us. All the affiliate links, all of our good stuff is in the link tree down below. Just take a second out of your day to check it out and see if you like the stuff and want to support your boys here. So MVP, it's Mania season.